I'm Craig Neal.
And I'm Patricia Neal, and we're the authors of The Art of Convening, Authentic Engagement in Meetings, Gatherings, and Conversations. What we heard over and over again was the same story, that time and time again people are in meetings and in gatherings, and they want to be effective and they want to be engaged, but instead the outcome is this meeting is a waste of time. This gathering is boring. It's really hard to get to real conversation. So we decided to create a guidebook, a roadmap, to teach the principles and practices of authentic engagement, or what we call the technology of relationships.
The human experience really is about relationships, and that each relationship is an opportunity to transform and to interact in a transformative way with one another. And so we have that opportunity, whether it's in a business meeting or whether it's in a friendship or whether it's in a community. It's a real opportunity to really shift the very nature of that relationship. The essence really of it is how do we bring ourselves to this level of authentic engagement? How do we ask ourselves, how can we transform this engagement, this relationship that we're having, to another place, to a higher place? How can we reach a true outcome where there's accountability and responsibility to the way forward? And so what we're doing is we're just creating a structure or a pathway, a roadmap, if you will, through the Convening Wheel that gives people a step-by-step opportunity to ask themselves inner questions about, who am I in relationship with? And what are we to do together, ultimately, all the way through all those considerations to the outcome of a committed relationship or a commitment to a way forward.
I think what the hardest piece of convening is being present to myself first, so that I can be present with others next. And it's a very simple step that is increasingly difficult in the noise of the world, but that what convening offers me is a structure to first pause and consider, who am I and what's at the heart of the matter?
In a way, what we're doing is we're saying, hold off the action before we really come together, that we realize who we are going to be together first. Let's take a pause. We call it slowing to the speed of life. So slowing things down so that we can speed up later. And that's really in the creative process that we talk about in the book as well.
I am a recipe person. I love to start at the beginning and learn to work a process and then make it my own. And that's what this book offers, is a really simple, natural process for how to bring people together in authentic engagement, how to bring our hopes and dreams to the table every time we're together. And then how are we going to actually manifest something that's good for everyone in the room, in the gathering, whatever it might be that brings people together. And that's the gift of the book.